Did I hit the wrong... No, I didn't. Okay, okay, I just had a little bit of a recording issue there, but no problem. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima, and I'm here checking out the Swindle. I hate this game! I hate it so much, but we'll get into that. Options. Auditory. Actually, that's kind of odd. Like, why have a global volume and a music volume? Can you just give me, like, a music, a sound effects, and a something else volume? You got tutorials, which aren't actually that useful, would you believe? Jump, attack, and stuff to use, and open your toolkit, and sneak. Sneaking is bloody useless in this game. I don't know why you do it. There's probably something I haven't run into yet, but we'll just hit continue game anyway. And we'll wait for the game to load. This game's got some surprisingly long loading times, considering they keep coming up a lot. Also, it's quite loud. Quite loud indeed. I just have to say, like, I'm not going to shit on this game's audio design, because the audio design might not actually be that bad, but something about this game's music and the Vita speakers just doesn't work together. And it's like, it sounds like shit, but only when it's coming from the Vita. Like, I don't know what it is, but anyway. This is our headquarters. It's rather minimalistic, and to be fair, this probably doesn't even really need to exist. You could just implement this, like, in the middle of the heists, but we'll just have a look over here first. So the idea is, the money that we bring in from heists, we can use to get upgrades. So we can get, like, things like double jumping, and wall jumping, and extra stealth. We can upgrade our hacking and our melee strength. We can get tools to help us out with specific things. We can also unlock new levels. And the idea is we have 100 days, or 100 lives, I would say. Because you could say 100 heists, but I call them lives, basically. And you need to get enough money out of these heists to get to the police district in order to steal a brand new AI system they're working on, which will make it impossible for you to rob places. So the idea is you have to go through and you have to get enough money to get that, and you also have to upgrade yourself so that you're more than ready. So we're going to go on a heist. There are 6 areas in the game, and I've only managed to get to the second one. Unfortunately, I've used half of my time getting there because this game's a bitch, basically, but we'll get onto that. Wait for the game to load. Oddly enough, it shows you this one tiny cutscene every time you load in, and then it immediately goes back to a loading screen, which is like, what a waste of time this is. Just wait. It should happen. Anytime now. Or maybe it only does it for the first time you come down on each house. But either way, it's just weird. It shows you like a second or two of a cutscene and then immediately cuts back to a loading screen. No, okay, we've been dropped straight in. So we are Willie Gilbert Morris. This game is procedurally generated. And we are a swindler. We have as much time as we need, as long as we don't get spotted, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time just wandering around and explaining the controls. The basic idea is it's a 2-dimensional platformer with some very basic stuff. You can move around and jump with the X button, obviously. You can get things like double jump. You've also got a wall jump that's on by default that you can use in order to scale up walls. The game is very specific about what walls it will let you climb up and what walls it won't let you climb up. But we will ignore that for the time being. So the idea is, as long as we have no one about to bust down our door, we can just have a look around, basically, see what we can find. Thankfully, it looks like down here is rather unsecure, so we can just blast our way through this window. Well, I guess we can move slowly to get up to these mines. So this is the hacking minigame. You just hold triangle and you press whatever button it tells you to, and eventually you will hack the thing. Now there are pickups on the ground, like this money here. And there are also things such as computers that you can hack. Except it is a massive pain in the ass because of the way they've structured the initial run up to the game. Now, this problem might not be as pronounced once you get into the game, but the idea is that you need to... Wow, okay, that was close. The idea is that you need to get into an area and steal enough loose change that's on the ground in order to get enough money to unlock the computers. And then the computers are your basic point of getting money for at least a little bit. Unfortunately, the game is procedurally generated. And not only that, the game is procedurally generated in the most asshole-ish of ways. Like, look at this. The timing I'll need here to use my melee attack, which is really, really ineffective. Like, that little white thing is not representative of where your melee attack is going to end up going at all. So don't even try. Oh god, I don't even know what the hell spotted me there. But anyway, now that we've been spotted, we'll just have to make a run for it, basically. We don't have much of a choice. The cops will show up any minute. I think I'll go back to a level 1 heist and show that off, because it's going to be a little bit hard to show off the game on a difficulty 2 heist. But so basically the idea is, once you've start getting computers, the idea is you just have to basically repeat the slums over and over again until you get the money you need to unlock the first set of upgrades, which is double jumping if you feel like it. But you also need to get the second level hacking. You need to get $4,000 in order to unlock the second level set. And it is frustrating because the procedural generation can fuck you over like you wouldn't believe. Because not only can the game make it so that you have a massively fucked up level to go on so that you end up falling down a pit and can't get out of it, you may end up with a situation where it's impossible to infiltrate an area without completely screwing with any particular part of the game. So you might end up... God, what do I... Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. Never mind. Let's go on another heist. So you might end up just being in an area where there might be a bunch of computers and stuff locked underground and you just can't get to them. So the game might screw you over in that way. So you might end up just wasting a life because all the money on a heist was located underground. This happens more than you might think. And for every heist you do, or at least up to a specific point, the game gets harder. So these mines and half of these troopers and these cameras and all that, these don't show up until several days in. And you will end up being massively screwed by these at some point. Just because of the way the game decides to procedurally generate everything, which leaves all these freaking things that you can get spotted by in one tiny room, so you end up just not being able to get past this part, but there's a bloody camera, there's a bloody computer over there with a ton of money hooked up to it, and you just can't. You just can't hack the computer to do it, because fuck you, that's why. Game's also got a massive problem where if you go out of sight of something, they won't move. Like, pay attention to those cops down the bottom. See how they only seem to start to move once I'm back inside of them? Yeah, that's a massive issue because you have to constantly be wall jumping and... oh, it's just a massive pain in the ass. Game's platforming isn't too great either, mainly because of the idea that the game just doesn't run that well. Like, it ranges from acceptable to atrocious behavior. God damn it. Acceptable to atrocious behavior and everything in between. Now I can't get back up here, so I have to try and work my way back around through this way, but God only knows I'm going to have terrible luck with that. Let's just get away before this mine explodes. Can't fall in that spike pit, obviously. Nope, I have literally worked my way into an area which I can't get out of. This is just fantastic. Also, everything in this game is instant kills, so yeah, when the cops show up and they are very powerful, good luck to ya. See, I literally can't work my way out of this situation, so I have to die. And not only do they acknowledge that you can basically be fucked over a lamppost with the procedural generation, they give you a suicide button, so they fucking knew about it. In the start menu, there is a button that lets you kill yourself. And it's infuriating. This game might have been a lot better about it if they had given you a bunch of the upgrades right off the bat. Like if they'd let you plant bombs right off the bat, or if they let you double jump so that you... I can't even... oh yeah, I'm on the other side. Of course I am. Also, it's actually kind of hard to see on the screen if you're playing on somewhat low brightness, or if you're playing in the sun. Or just in any sort of natural light now I think about it. But yeah, there's no story of any kind. It's literally just... You need to go the 100 days in order to get the Swindle AI to make sure you can't to make sure it can't hurt you. It's not called the Swindle AI, it's called something else, but I can't bloody remember. So it's just, you end up having situations like this, where you're literally just jumping on a wall, hoping the frame rate doesn't drop and knock your timing off. And it's infuriating. Absolutely infuriating, because you just have to pray that the game doesn't decide to procedurally generate you something that's absolute shit to work with. And if you screw it up too many times, you probably won't have enough days left to pull off the final heist, so you might as well just start the game again. Come back, try not to get screwed by the procedural generation. It's just... fucking Christ almighty! Well, at least I might be able to hack this and then get the hell out before the cops spot me, but... not too fantastic a chance of that, mate. Especially with this platforming. It's so weird about what'll let you jump on and what it won't let you jump on. This game really could have benefited with a couple more months polish. But anyway, let's just get in the airship. I'm gonna go buy the double jump upgrade just so I can demonstrate how the upgrade system works. It tells you how much cash you've heisted, but that doesn't take into account cash you literally can't get to in the first stage. Sure, you might be able to get to it after you have the upgrades, but when you're working for the first, like, 10 days or so, you have 0 upgrades, and literally all the cash is locked off to you when you decide to go on a heist. It's infuriating! I hate it. I hate it so much. Procedural generation is everything that's wrong with this game. Oh boy. The AI isn't particularly smart or anything, so it's not that satisfying to beat it up. I mean, like, it's not broken. It's stupid, but it's not broken. So, it just floats around, and it's really easy to take care of. It's just, they put so much of it in the same room that it's almost impossible to take it out sometimes without setting the entire building on fire. Or alerting them, I should really say. I mean, you can set bombs and stuff to blow holes in the walls, and there are other tools you can use, but they cost so much money that I would have 0 luck getting to them. Like, I might as well demonstrate a bomb, because why not? I'll just put one on the ground here. Better run, because they'll explode, like, immediately. And drop down, run. I'm good. Let's hack this door. I don't even know if there's anything down here. Like, a map that would show me, like, where all the cash is on this level? Fuck off! A map that would show me where all the cash is on this level would be great, but they don't really tend to let me see that. You do get higher amounts of money depending on the heist difficulty. Thankfully, I do have double jump now, so I can get myself out of this. Don't know why I was able to wall jump there. Let's just walk away. And we get in the airship and away we go. So it's literally just repeating the heists over and over again. There are more enemies and stuff do get introduced later on, but like there are 3 kinds of enemies that are exactly the same thing, only they have wider vision ranges. Like that's the main enemy that you see. It's nothing that's particularly interesting to deal with, or at least early on in the game. There might be something later on. God damn it, I just lost my headphone. There might be something more interesting later on that actually adds to the game and actually makes it a relatively decent challenge, but me, I can't stand this game much longer. I don't think I can be bothered to go through it. This combat is just so weird because it isn't extremely specific about what you can do. So yeah, that white whole thing there is just and it's annoying because when you get spotted, you don't have like any time to try and mitigate the alert. It's literally just, you've been spotted, enjoy that. It's infuriating. Not to mention I have to keep risking death by just staying here to let these goddamn robots go. And look, this guy can walk off the left edge. I can wait here forever and he won't come back. Until I walk, and all of a sudden, he's capable of walking again. It's a technical error that I haven't seen since I pissed around in Game Maker Studio back in the day. It's hilariously bad. And the game doesn't run that well to begin with, so it's not like it accomplished much. Oh god, I'm going to be stuck in here, aren't I? I might as well go for the cash. I'm not going to be able to get back outside in time. Again, these guys can kill you, but if you're quick enough, you can just, you know, beat the absolute Jesus out of them. Might as well just put a bomb here. I haven't found a single thing about this game that I like, honestly. This game's just infuriating to me. Look, here's the cops. Yeah, the AI is retarded. Oh my god, that's not exactly retarded. Yep, I remember this guy. Yeah, you know what the most frustrating thing in the world is? When those police AI just, like, camp at your hovercraft so that you can't get out without getting shot. It's infuriating. Also, yeah, performance is absolutely terrible there. Just, the platforming just broke when the frame rate dropped. It just destroyed itself. I can't imagine getting the trophy where you survive with your original guy, because that just blows my mind. I went and looked up the review scores this game got when it came out, and it got 8s and 9s, and I'm like, holy shit, this game isn't an 8 or a 9. Are you kidding? This game is infuriatingly annoying with its procedural generation. There's nothing particularly satisfying about it. And the platforming sucks, the performance sucks, and it's just unentertaining in general. I don't even recognize that enemy. What is that? I don't even know what that is. I just have to wait for this thing to not... Oh, it's a door I have to hack. Great. You can't really do anything worth two shits in the second area until you actually get the second hacking upgrade. So there's like 0 point in actually coming here until you've gotten like 10 grand and used it to upgrade all your shit. It is possible for me to just go under there and just start hacking that. I guess I'll do it. It's not like he's gonna come back because he's out of the fucking screen. It might have been a good game if they polished it, gave you some of the earlier upgrades a little earlier on so that you... What the hell killed me? Jesus Christ, those things are deadly? Oh, great. One more and then I'm giving up because I fucking hate this game so much. But yeah, for some reason, the sound design on Vita just doesn't work. The performance is terrible. The platforming is crap and unresponsive and just generally unpolished. The enemy designs are boring as sin. The procedural generation can fuck you, and the upgrades are just so stupid that you need to run the procedural generation that can fuck you multiple times. And it's just infuriating. Also, random slowdown there for... Oh, damn it. Usually they turn around as soon as they get there. But nope. Go me. Hang on. Mine. Boom. I'm dead. Yeah, I hate this game. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. It infuriates me to the very core. A couple more months of polish, and it might have turned out good. But no, at the moment, no. No, avoid like the plague. It's not a good port, even for reasons that might not be because of the developers. It's not that good of a port. It's not that good of a game, and I can't recommend it. I absolutely can't. I can't. I just can't. This has been Blue Maxima checking out the Swindle. I'll see you all next time.